Greetings and salutations, family. Greetings and salutations. Um, we're gonna put on some. I have got the worst headache. Because to do with the fact that it's 12 o'clock and I haven't eaten anything yet. Um, I just want to blame what's finna happen right now on our good friend Tracy because why do I look so blurry? What's happened? Oh, focus, focus. All right, that's better. Oh, what's going on? It's the way it's pulled up into this out of my face. All right, so let's start here. This contact is doing something weird. I can't find my contact holder so I can take them out and put my glasses on. So we just gonna have to suffer through this on this good gospel afternoon. So I have to relay my wig, so this is gonna stay on until probably time for me to leave today. Uh, I got choir rehearsal later. I don't know what we singing, but mm, I don't know. Should we go live somewhere else? Where should we go live? Should we go live on Instagram or TikTok? One of the two. Let me see what I look like on the TikTok. Sorry, I was watching hold on. Okay. And we'll see what happens. All right, so Tracy, the ever-present producer who be out here in these streets, our good friend Tracy sent me this freaking video to watch about the lady who Meek Mock Moop, the first lady at the church. Hold on, let me get in frame for the people on this thing. All right, so we're gonna watch this together. I hope TikTok doesn't take my live down. I don't know if they'll even be able to hear this, but we're gonna watch this video and see what this lady is talking about while I get my face together. Let's take it off of mute. Oh Jesus, here we go.
Woo! I don't know what that is. Oh, that's my my sticker hanging. Good afternoon, Facebook. This is Regina Adams coming at you with another busted but blessed Big Mama message. Now, people are going to get mad at me about this message, and to be honest, I don't care because when someone has been stalking you for 10 years, first it was her son. I'm sorry, let me clarify this. My name is Regina Adams, and I'm the one who punched Loretta Jones in the face. She started paying her son August 1st, 2013, to start stalking me and my daughter. I have filed police reports. I have emailed the church. And most recently, in the past year, I found out that she was the one that has been orchestrating all the attacks, paying for all the attacks against me and my daughter. She's been online teaching people how to hack my phone, teaching people how to move against me spiritually, paying people to come around me and my daughter to smoke meth, crank, blow meth, blow crank, whatever it is, they're smoking drugs in the air. What made me
Wait,
snap on her,
wait.
because it was,
Wait,
I said I was going to do it.
pause. She said. She said that the lady being wait, she said the lady been stalking her and her somebody this lady's son started stalking her and they got drugs in the air. What is happening? Beloved baby, what is you talking about? Girl, okay, hold on. Let me okay.
But there's a lot of times I'm talking shit and I'm gonna say I'm gonna do something. I actually don't do it. But what made me actually punch her this time was because my daughter and I have an appointment today at 3:30 because of all the smoke that people have been smoking around us. I'm thankful I learned exercises to clear it out of my lungs, out of my blood, out of my body cavity. My daughter doesn't have those that have those doesn't do those exercises. So now we have to go to an OBGYN to check to see if she possibly has cancer in her uterus because she's had multiple periods in a month, and the first period was 2 weeks, and the second period came 2 weeks after that, and it was for 7 days, excruciating pain. Went to the emergency room, and my daughter is not sexually active. So the results of all of the smoking people have been doing around me made me punch her because when I was 16, my mother passed away from ovarian cancer. I'm sorry, colon cancer that they misdiagnosed for 5 years. And having to go through this with my daughter today is one of the reasons why I punched her. Now, my
Pause. So she hold on. Let me get my life together right quick. This lady is saying that people smoking around her is the reason she has to take her daughter to the OBGYN to see if she has uterine cancer. Here's where my confusion comes. What does the secondhand smoke have to do with Joe? Are they blowing the smoke into her coochie? Because otherwise, I'm sorry. Otherwise, that don't make no sense to me. Does that make sense to anyone else? Is it just me? Am I crazy? Is it? Am I nuts? We gonna get okay because that doesn't make any sense. That's not how that type of cancer works. If you say we are going to see a doctor about her lungs because and see if she has lung cancer due to over we being overwhelmed for months and months and months with secondhand smoke, I could kind of see it. I ain't there. Thank you, little baby. I ain't never heard of secondhand smoke causing uterine cancer. That's just not how. That's and even if they were blowing the smoke directly into her, okay. And then she said she had two cycles close together. Okay, all right. Maybe she has endometriosis or PCOS or something like that. I don't know. This doesn't make any sense.
mind you, I never would have had that idea had she not planted that in my head spiritually last year. Last year when I started going back to the church and I'm in the middle of my stuff, because see, a lot of times when people do things to you, other people will vouch for them and say, oh, that's not that kind of person. No, that's not that kind of person to you. If you're not a threat to her in her kingdom and anything she's trying to accomplish, she's not going to do it to you. When you're not a threat to what somebody is trying to do, when you're not trying to shut that shit down, you're not a threat. And because you're not a threat, you don't have anything to worry about. And I'm looking at this girl trying to come at me, and it's like, she would never do that. She would never do that to you. She has come against everybody that I love and that has loved me in the last year in some of the most detrimental ways we've ever experienced in our life. Never have we ever experienced anything like this before in our life. The most heinous, the most evil, the most vicious attacks you could ever think of have happened to the people I love and that love me this past year because of her. And I'm realizing because I know I'm a threat to her kingdom, she attacks me.
How are you
But
a
now
threat,
it's my
bro?
daughter that's under attack. But remember last year when I first started going back to church, she said, "Are you ready to fight me now?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm not going to fight her." In the spirit. Because, see, when you stop eating meat, you can hear what other people are speaking in the spirit. And I had stopped eating meat at that time. So it was around September, October. She
Oh,
first came to me and said,
wait.
"Are you ready to
We
fight
need to
Loretta?"
get past that. Like, that's not what
Using
she
somebody.
said. She said, this lady said, when you stop eating meat, then you can hear spiritually. Is that what she said? In the spirit? I don't think, I thought you stopped eating to lose weight and got the little baby. Little baby, I'm not fooling with you. Okay, we go continue because this is a lot and none of it makes any sense. I was hoping to get some clarity, but this don't make no sense.
Somebody else's voice. I'm like, "No, I ain't gonna fight her. That's not, I'm not gonna hit it. No, I'm not doing that. First, like, I'm not doing that." It was the constant harassment in the spirit that she started that nobody wants to talk about. And I know I'm not the only woman that happened to. I know I'm not the only woman that she said that to, because those of us who up in the church would know. A real first lady would never say that because they would know how to whip your ass regardless. You think I'm playing? I'm going to go back to the Woman That Lose Conference 2001. A lady rushed the stage,
Somebody calling her,
and
telling her to get off
Sarita
that
was the
line because she's
first
talking
one up,
crazy.
about to take baby girl out. Okay, the security guards got to her before she got to Bishop Jakes. Every first lady that grew up with their husband, that is in the big churches now, know how to look out for somebody trying to come up on them because they know what they've been through and they're ready to defend it. They know that. They know that they ain't going to do something to somebody because they understand the presence of who they are is already a threat to the enemy. So they are already expecting an attack to come because they know their presence is an attack to the enemy. Now, how you going to be up at night kidnapping folks as kids, human trafficking them, bringing them back dead, doing all this evil?
Wait. So she's saying the first lady snatched somebody's child, human trafficked them, and brought the unalived body back to what? Okay. What? This don't make this just doesn't make it. It doesn't. Okay.
Heinous
There's
stuff
still
and
22
not expect
minutes
a
left of
punch.
this.
Especially when you're the first one that brought it to me. I never that never would have crossed my mind. Punching her would have never crossed my mind had she not put it there. And I am not
Well, you
normally
ain't
around
hurt her.
people this mean because usually people are mean, but they're not mean this mean to me because I don't give them that energy. People like to give back what they get. But in this situation, she
Mhm.
has been constantly paying people to come bring me negative energy. She taught them how to hack my phone, taught them how to hack my bank account, taught them how to hack my Grubhub account,
Her who again?
and has been teaching them on the internet. And then didn't she,
Where
a
she
few
teaching
months
them on the
ago,
internet how to break into somebody's
post on the
account with the
internet that she
serial
wanted to
number?
fight me after church that I never got? She did that a few months ago. What was it, March, April? She did that. I never got the notification because I'd have shown up, but I never got the notification. So for people to think it was a sucker punch, no, it was something she asked for. Something she asked
Oh my
for,
God.
something she bargained for. Because bottom line is, if you know I'm a big girl, why are you as a little person antagonizing or harassing someone that is big?
Okay.
Why are you harassing me when you know I'm bigger than you? I don't make it my mission to go out and harass people. I don't make it my mission to go out and stalk people and smoke around them when I know that person has a hell. I don't even smoke. But still, I don't make it my mission in life to go out and attack people because I can or because somebody pays me. I got better things to do.
Oh, you're nuttier than a
I
fruitcake,
have better
my
things to do.
love.
And so, because she has enlisted all these people to spew hate towards me, at some point in time, people get sick of this shit and they're going to take you up on your request. And that was your request to me, which is the reason why I punched you. Not only that, last year, Bishop told you to poke another bear. Bishop told you that you shouldn't mess with her because she's not the one to be played with. Because she has done it so many years before to other women, breaking into our cars, cutting up our clothes, stealing our food stamps, messing with our cars, hacking
She
our
stole
phones,
y'all food
making sure we
stamp.
can't get jobs.
Okay.
She's done that to so many other women that she has been threatened
This
by
lady. Mm-mm.
because she must not have a good relationship with her mother whenever her mother was alive. That's the only way I could put it. Because how else or why else would you be attacking a single mother because you didn't get love from your mother? A single mother who's homeless with their child, why else would you be attacking them?
Wow.
So,
Wow.
bottom line is, and there's a guy over there smoking meth intentionally. I'm in Torrance, so yes, I'm a get. I'm not playing anymore. Smoking meth intentionally. I'm not emailing Bishop anymore. I'm just gonna call it like I see it, and it's gonna be what it's gonna be because I'm not playing anymore. I'm sick of it. The concern for my daughter is too real. I'm praying that it's not
Apparently,
cancer,
it will be.
but I'm definitely gonna explain my side of things. And bottom line is, if you don't want somebody to punch you, then don't ask them to punch you. Don't ask them to meet you to fight. Don't ask them, and it's a constant harassment in the spirit. Don't pinch their nerves. Don't grind their intestines. It's a
Not
constant
there in.
attack and harassment. And I don't
I'm a rewind what she just said because I accidentally unplugged the Wi-Fi. I don't know how I did it, but hold on. Let's rewind that the last. So
It's not gonna be me. And
she
no,
said
I
she's not
won't be
going
back
back
at
to
the
church
city.
and she's not going
No,
back
I
to
will
she's
not
not going to
apologize
apologize
because
to the
she
lady.
constantly over the last year harassed me and asked me. So for everybody who says that shouldn't happen in the church, a lot of shit shouldn't happen in the church. But the main shit that shouldn't happen in the church
How she know
is
you
if you're
smoking
the
meth?
first
Where did
lady,
that come
don't
from?
ask people or
She
don't
had a daughter ask.
harass
That's my
people
question. Does she
saying,
even
"You want to
have a
fight me now?
daughter?
You want to fight me now?" Because that's what
Okay.
she's been doing for the last 10 years to several other women, and they didn't punch her. Because if they would have punched her, I wouldn't have had to. She's been doing that for the last 10 years to different women. And I saw a couple of women she did that to. And hell, those women were more prettier than me, which goes back to show that she can't have another pretty face in the place. Threatened by another pretty face. Threatened, and that's what the problem is with women is you have to be the only pretty face in the place. No. You have to get over your own insecurities to deal with that because there's always going to be somebody prettier in the place. Always going to be another woman that has curvier hips, a bigger butt, and larger breasts. There's always going to be somebody more prettier than you in the place.
I don't know.
That's the issue we as women have to get over because that's just life.
I don't know, y'all.
There's going to be somebody that's going to look better than you, regardless of how they look. They're going to look better than you in some way, shape, or form. And you can't allow your jealousy to get you punched in the face. So that's what I wanted to say.
Don't allow
And
your
it took
jealousy
me,
to
I
get
still got
you
on my
punched
clothes.
in the face, is what that lady said.
It's been an ordeal, but thank God we moving to get to this doctor's
That's what
appointment. But I wanted to
mine.
definitely post that
I
because
feel like my lips are
all of the harassment for the last 10 years that I've endured, all of the pain, the homelessness, the money, the starvation, the no money, the accounts hacked, the mail stolen, the phones hacked, the emails hacked, all of that has been because of Loretta Jones. And if you could go back and pinpoint each and every time shit went left and you could say, it's because of that bitch, what would you do? So I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to go ahead and post this so people know, you know, there's two sides to every story. And she loves to play the victim, but she doesn't want people to say what she's doing to them for them to react to her. This was a complete reaction. Actually, it was a unexpected action because I never thought I would. I mean, I talk shit like I do, but I'm actually a talker. I don't do things. This time I felt like I needed to because my daughter's health is at stake. And that didn't change any of these people that she's backed by hate to keep doing shit. Backed by hate. So, y'all have a great day, and that's
Sorry, I had to put my hair up, but there was something else I wanted to add to this. Wow, it's shining. Okay, let me get to angle. Okay. There's something else I wanted to add. I want to talk about spiritual discernment for those that would say she would never do this. My first question to you would be, have you paid? How often do you pay your tithes? How often do you give? Because when you give, all of that is connected to spiritual gifts because you're giving to God, but what you're getting back is a gift of discernment to see what's what. So everybody that would say, oh, she's never done that, how many times have you given it? Do you give faithfully?
That lady.
Because if you give faithfully, your eyes of discernment would open up so wide that you would know which side you stand on. And that's the problem with a lot of people. You go to church and you want something in return for nothing. And he's not going to haggle you over paying tithes or giving money because it's a heart condition. It's based on what you want from God. And if you are not a consistent giver, you don't know what's going on. You just attending church. So if you give on a regular basis, then you'd have the spirit of discernment and you wouldn't be questioning it, anything else anybody says about somebody evil. If you don't give on a regular basis, you're in that other category. But I definitely want to make a distinction between those who give and those who don't give, because giving opens up your spiritual awareness to knowing how to skirt and how to sidestep the enemy every time it comes. We've been through some hard shit, but ain't as been as hard as a lot of other people have been through, because I've always been a giver. I've always tithed. I've always, correction, when I had it, I had it. I paid my tithe. And the one person that helped me to not be upset or feel bad about not being able to tithe was Bishop. When I have it, I give it. When I don't worry about it, because I know when I do, I give it. Okay? If you don't give, you really can't say nothing, because you're not a member of the church. Your name is just on the roster, but you don't give, you don't pray. You don't even get it. And tithing can be getting up to pray 2 hours a day, 2 hours sometimes a week. Hell, get up and pray. Who you get up and pray for? Do you get up and pray for anybody? Because if you got up and pray for somebody, that can be considered tithe, giving your percent time to God. If you don't do that, you ain't gonna get no spiritual awareness. But bottom line is, how much money do you give on a regular basis? And then when you calculate up how much money you give every week or every month, and you ain't got no spiritual discernment, that's your fault. If you got it, you know you're doing something right. But make sure you detect how much you know spiritually based on how much you give. Because if you were a giver, you'd be able to sidestep evil. If you were a giver, and it's not based on the fact that, oh, bishop don't want your money, you're not giving to the bishop. You're giving to the man of God because of the word of God. Now I got to find someplace else to send my tithe, because I'm not going back to the city. But based on what you know, how often have you been given? So when you get ready to step on her shoulders and agree with her, make sure you have been a faithful giver and tither. Y'all have a great day. Now I'm done.
She gave my daughter cancer for stopping her for over years. That's why I did that.
Good evening, Facebook. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get to a place where I can still be on the Wi-Fi and post. But whew, I've been seeing people sharing and making comments. I've gotten messages in my DMs that people want to beat my ass because I punched the first lady. I feel like the message that everybody is missing is she wasn't acting like the first lady when she was harassing me. She wasn't acting like the first lady when she was stalking me. She wasn't acting like the first lady when she was hacking my bank account or my cell phone or my emails or my Grubhub or my Uber or crawling under my car in December, taking out my brakes. She wasn't acting like the first lady then. She wasn't acting like a celebrity when she was putting cameras in the bathrooms, watching us shower. She wasn't acting like a celebrity then. And everybody is coming to her. Not everybody. A lot of people are coming to her back, but a lot of people, I'm seeing a lot of support. And I just want to say thank you. Because I understand a lot of people who have something negative to say don't pay tithes. They don't pay tithes. They don't have any spiritual insight, spiritual in-depth, spiritual awareness to know that people can smile on your face on Sunday morning after kicking in your door Friday night, kidnapping your kid, and bringing them back to you dead. One thing people fail to realize is secondhand smoke does cause cancer.
Y'all can't hear me. She kidnapped the baby, trafficked them, and then brought them back unalive. Is this the same one that you're taking to the doctor to see if they have uterine cancer? Because that doesn't seem like Is that yet another child? Like I don't. It's not. This doesn't make any sense to me. It don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. Does it make sense to anyone else? We still got 8 minutes.
Okay. Secondhand smoke, when you're around enough secondhand smoke, it does cause cancer.
Well, we
It
know
does.
that, beloved.
And
It just
it's
doesn't cause
more
cancer in your
deadly
uterus.
with meth, which is the reason why food stamps are stolen. Because if you're around a lot of meth, when people are smoking meth around you and you have not eaten, it causes death. That's why meth is highly illegal. That's why
Where did we
people
get that
lose
we're
their
smoking meth
houses
around people?
when they are found out to be smoking meth, because the
What?
state will come in and take their house from them. That was the biggest scare I had, that because I knew we had been around so much second hand smoke, my biggest fear was cancer. I thank God we went to the doctor. It's not cancer, but that was my biggest fear. And because cancer does run in my family, and I'm not justifying anything, because bottom line is she put the idea to get punched in my head. She was the one that did all the stalking. She was the one that did all the behaviors. And I see I see people I've met since I was 10 support me since I was 10, because they know that was never something I would do. Am I proud of what I did? No. I did what I had to do to get this person to stop stalking me. Now, I don't know if it's going to work or not, but I did what I had to do to get this person to stop stalking me. The police couldn't help me. The judges couldn't help me. Every time I reported it, it couldn't help me. Bishop couldn't help me. I wrote letters to Bishop, gave them to security guards.
They
None of
were
those people could
smoking
help me
meth,
stop her
and
from
they
not
had food
only
stamps. Yes,
crawling
but I
under our car
I
after I
don't
wrote the
understand
letters,
how the
but
two
continuously
correlate. That don't
blowing
make.
secondhand smoke around me and my daughter. No one could help. So when you see somebody
Where's the
resolve to
daughter?
punching that's
That's my.
not
Where's the
in
daughter
their
at?
character, in their disposition, in their history, then
Man,
you know they've been pushed to that point. And so for all the comments, I don't care what you say about me, because I already know y'all don't pay your tithes. I said it. I already know y'all don't pay your
I
tithes.
shouldn't be laughing
And
at
you're
this.
backing somebody who's
She
just as broke as
said,
you.
"Y'all can't talk because you're not
Damn,
paying your
that was
tax." So
the truth.
y'all can really shut
Because
up.
if you pay your tithes, then God would lead you spiritually
I'm
to
sorry.
not only financial awareness, but to spiritual awareness. If you paid your tithes,
Okay.
you would know that the word says, follow me as I follow Christ. If you ain't following Christ, I ain't got to follow you. And that's the bottom line. So, am I worried about backlash? It's already here. I don't care.
Oh, Lord.
I didn't realize that first video was going to blow up like it did. I've never had any blow up before, and I've had
Well, it blew
someone
up
ask me to
because you
speak on
walked
their
into
live,
them
which I'm going
people's
to do
church and
because I
punched their
feel like
first
it
lady
needs to
in the
be
face
discussed.
and gave her a
Because this
concussion.
is
She had
how
to go to the
we,
hospital.
as the
They had to
black
take her out in
community,
the
stay
ambulance, beloved.
ignorant
That's
to the things that are going on around us by the people we supposedly love and respect. And I actually respected her at one point.
oh, ma'am, you're
I did,
nosy.
until all of this shit started happening. And it's not things that were in my head, it was things that I saw, things that I heard, things that I
In your
felt
head,
so
beloved.
strongly that I could not
Listen.
shake. And when you become more spiritually aware because you pay your tithes or you stop eating meat, pick one, then you'll be able to understand what I'm talking about. But I am going to do a podcast whenever they ask me, we meet up, I'm going to do it, because I want people to understand where we fall short. And if the enemy comes into our church, just because they smile and dress nice, don't mean they're for us. Let me say that again. Just because someone smiles and dresses nice and they come to our church doesn't mean they're for us. And we as black people need to be spiritually aware as well as physically aware of the people we allow in our space and in our homes, because if that wrong person gets in your home, it can destroy the entire house. So you need to make sure you understand what your agenda is. And when someone else comes in with their agenda, you make sure you stay focused on your agenda. Because at the end of the day, you're the one that's going to have to live with your decision. And everyone that is, this is not even to everyone, this is specifically to those who were with Bishop for years and you gave up Bishop to follow her. You gave up your promise. You gave up something so great that God had in store for you, that once you find out what it is literally going to shake you to your core. And I found out this weekend what the promise was, and I'm going to hold on to my promise. I'm not going to be emailing or contacting the church, and no, I'm not going back to the City of Refuge. I've said that before. But I'm going to hold on to my promise, and I'm going to definitely get to my promise because I've been through too much to give up my promise. And that's what I wanted to tell y'all, that no matter what you face, don't give up on the promise, because it will come to pass, because his word won't return to you void. So y'all have a great evening. I didn't realize I was going to post again tonight. I saw some of the comments, which I was glad to finally see, because um, usually they're blocked and I can't see anything. I never see any comments. I never see any shares. I never see any likes. And this time I'm able to see them, and I'm thankful for it. And for everybody that says, yeah, she's a big girl, she knew she was a big girl when she crawled her ass into my car and took out my brakes. She knew I was a big girl when she stole my food stamps.
She said she crawled under the
She knew
car.
I was a big girl when she hacked my car,
She said she crawled under
broke my
the
seat,
car
broke in my car,
and
stole my
cut her
clothes,
brakes.
cut up my clothes, poked holes in my clothes. She knew I was a big girl then. She wouldn't act
She
like the
said
first
she
lady then,
crawled under my.
nor was she acting like
Okay,
somebody
you know what?
famous. And if you always got new clothes, why are you over here messing with my clothes when I'm sleeping in my car? You get new clothes every time you ask. Why are you messing with me? And that's the part nobody wants to recognize or even acknowledge. Well,
Man,
you
because
just
she's
want
not. You're
to
nuttier
look
than a
at
fruitcake.
the position. Just because some people are in the position doesn't mean they're qualified to have it. Because what you should do is you should look at other first ladies that have been in the position. And all you see right now is an imitation of what should be there. And it's not even a good imitation at that. Y'all have a good evening.
I know St. James is watching. Oh,
Okay.
messy ass.
Shout out to Mr. St. James, who, hold on, let's stop sharing. Um, to Mr. St. James, who provided us with all of the clips from the lady. Can you focus, please? Um, what are you saying to me, man? Hold on. My job is interfering. Krista, come. And I'm here to see where they at with Tiffany having access to the mailbox. Okay, wonderful. Lovely. Um, thank you. Even though I would, oh God, that lady made the back of my head itch. Oh Jesus. Um, ma'am, first you said thought the secondhand smoke gave your daughter uterine cancer. Then you said the lady stole your child, trafficked her, and brought their unalived remains back to your home. Then you said that in the spirit, she was telling you to fight her. And she crawled under your car and cut your brakes. Also, you were getting secondhand smoke from people smoking meth. And somehow that was the reason your food stamps got stolen. And all of those things is why you rolled up on that first lady during service and punched her in the face. Is that what y'all got? Because that's what I got. Oh, there's an actual daughter? I thought that was just her imagination. I really did. I really thought the daughter was a figment of her imagination. That's crazy. That is mad crazy. Why would you? But ma'am, that doesn't even. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Mm-mm. That don't even. That don't even make no sense, though, ma'am. That don't. I blame Tracy. Tracy, this is all your fault for bringing this to my attention. I am now mad at you for allowing me to watch that because the hell is going on with that woman. There is something seriously mentally wrong with that lady. Not you, she has an Annabelle doll that she took to the OBGYN to get a pap smear. Man. No, ma'am, I refuse. I absolutely refuse. She needs a 5150. That's what she needs. She absolutely needs a 5150 because, excuse me, leave my twin alone. She bring us the good news. All right, y'all have lost y'all little minds. That's what I know. I don't need my actual eyeball to see later, so I need to calm it down. But seriously, y'all, I need somebody to go check on her and make sure that something is clearly wrong with her. Hold on. Yes, ma'am.
Hey, did you get my
Lord, when your coworker calls you and want to tell you all the business, but listen, I don't want to be like, girl, I don't care. Your internet is out. Mine's is not. I still got to do. You know what? I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna shut up. And clearly, I have too much under one eye, and it's driving me crazy. So now I gotta fix it. And she's calling me back. Yes, ma'am.
Hey, what is the extension number to workforce?
Oh, I don't even know. Hold on. Let me see. Hmm. Let's see. Well, she don't have a number on here. Why?
It's not Linda Lale, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is it LAEL?
Where is she?
I don't know if it's LAE or LEA.
Because I just had something from her. It's LEAL.
LEA. Okay. All right. All right. Well, thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye. She just gonna keep calling me. Okay. Listen, I'm trying to be nice. Hold on. Because I gotta make sure this is right. Okay, that'll work. That will work. Not lady of the night. Why I gotta be all of those things? It be your own brother coming in here with the foo la la. Why? Why you not working, sir? Why you not at the trying to give somebody a house loan or something? Just at the bank doing the most, harassing your sister. Not pure entertainment. Family, this was not entertainment. It's sad. It is very, very sad. Like, we need to go into immediate prayer for her mental health. Because there's some. Oh, you on lunch? Okay. I'm going to let you have that then. That lady, something's wrong with that woman. Something is wrong with that woman. There is something serious. There's something wrong. Let's put on some blush. Who we talking about? The lady who punched Noel Jones' first wife in the face. She did a whole video, and she said that she punched her in the face because people were smoking meth, and the secondhand smoke caused her daughter to have uterine cancer. And then she said that they went to the doctor and they found out it wasn't cancer. So praise the Lord for that. And she don't care about people talking about her because they don't pay their tithes. So who the hell cares what they got to say anyway? And am I putting her on the sick child? And then she said, that Then she said that First Lady Jones had been telling her in the spirit to fight her, and she saw, and that First Lady Jones stole her child, trafficked her, and then bought her unalive remains back. And then she said she saw First Lady Jones crawl underneath her car and cut her brake line. So, for all of those reasons, is why she decided on Sunday to go into that church and knuck if you buck that lady. That's what I got. I'm trying to find something with a peachy tone to try and match. So I think I'm gonna go here for a blush. We ain't never used her before. We gonna see what that be like. Oh, what spirit she been praying to? Cause it ain't my God. Listen, brother, I said the same. I said the same. She warring in the spirit, but I don't know who's. I don't know. I don't know, brother. I don't know. Cause she said she saw her cut her brake line, and they stopped. The people gave up their promise and stopped following Pastor Jones and started following. Yes, it is. This is the palette you gave me. Thank you. I love you. Uh, and started following First Lady, and they gave up their promise. That's what she said. So, oh, also, she was smoking in the room with the people smoking the meth, getting the secondhand smoke, and that's how she lost her food stamps. That is also a thing that happens. I don't know how it happened, but it happened. If you saw her, then how you get to church, baby? You trying to make sense out of nonsense? I don't know. I do not know. I don't even know. If she cut her brake lines, how did you? I don't know. And she said the First Lady Jones has been stalking and harassing her and her son since for the last 10 years since 2013. Her son has been stalking her since 2013. I Does First Lady Jones have a son? Because she said it was her son that started the stalking situation. So I don't know. I just that she needs a mental evaluation. Child, I don't know. I just know I would like my God, the God that I serve, to be left out of this narrative because I feel like he don't know nothing about this. I don't know. I probably dropped it on the floor. On the flip side, what reality we chasing this week? None, because we waiting for season 6 of Chasing Atlanta to start. So we not chasing over yet. Oh, I didn't do my brows. Y'all, it's fake. Chasing Atlanta hasn't started yet. The new season hasn't started. I don't know how I'm gonna do the new season because there are two people on the new season that we gonna have beef. We gonna have beef forever. So I don't know how we're gonna do it. I don't know. Listen. Yeah, I need them to start the new season because I'm not reviewing anything right now besides Love and Marriage Detroit, and that show makes my head itch. I still ain't watched the episode from Sunday. I'll go watch before tomorrow. Oh no, not my polish is chipped on my thumb. Oh, I'm in my feelings. It's okay. I'm still not going to get my nails done until 2 weeks from now. So don't even matter. You have to figure it out. I have to figure it out. Figure it out. Oh, she back in. No school with Steve. Okay, I just need these to last long enough for rehearsal. That's it. That's all. Oh, fuck. I forgot. I gotta pay that man back. I need to pay my baby daddy back. I will just need an email when you get back. Okay. My supervisor just now getting the message. Now she back online. Now you want it? Okay, you know what? Great. Now that's stuck. I'll fix it when we get off of here. Let me get my lash back on. Yeah. Mm-mm. Stick to the eyelid, dummy, not my finger. This the part I don't be liking because this part stresses me out to no end. Okay. I feel like you don't want to bend in the correct direction. Can you do what I asked you to, please? Jesus. This is because I didn't pray before I tried to put my lashes on. I know that. I know that. Lord, just. Did you? I am starving. I think we have some leftover pizza from last night. Kids had pizza and wings. No, these are not my lashes. These are not my lashes, unfortunately. These, I'm sure my lashes wouldn't give me such a hard freaking time. These lashes, I, wow, wow, now you want to get unstuck? Oh, ain't a son of a gun. These came with a wig. These are just sitting over to the side on my dresser. So I just decided to throw them on. They came with a wig that I purchased. And I was like, oh, these look like they gonna do what I needed them to do right now. Okay. That's where I am. All right, we need to do a lip. And I don't think we need any shabbarkle today. I think we're just gonna do just like a plain lip, just a plain one, and we're gonna keep it pushing. Yes, that sounds like a good idea to y'all. Cause that sounds like a good idea to me. Cause I be putting stuff on my desk, and then when I go back to reach for it, I'm about to just put a lip gloss on and call it a day. That's what it's feeling like for real, for real. Ain't finna be no lip combo. It's about to be some Tower 28 gloss. That's it. While I'm still looking for my lip liner. I'm a liar. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to me. Don't listen. My bottom lip is ridiculous. Okay. Hold on. Hold on, friends and family. Don't say nothing. Yes, I'm gonna purchase a new one this weekend. I'm gonna purchase a new one this weekend. Just calm down. Just calm down, people. Because the fact that I have to spin this like a wheel. Okay. Not me in a struggle boat with this Fenty lip. Trying to get my life together. And we're gonna put we're definitely gonna put a gloss on this. Hold on. I'll figure out what gloss we're gonna put. Are we gonna go drugs? Let's go back to the beauty supply. Let's go back to the beauty supply. Put a little lip because a little goes a long way here. It feels like there's a whole coat of grease on these lips. But that's okay. But that is okay. That is all right with me. Okay, so I'm gonna take this down because I'm scared. I had done something about these edges early. Hey, Velcro, don't get. Why did you get stuck in my hair? Nobody needs that. Nobody wants that. Not the lint in my hair, Jesus. Jehovah Jireh. We're going to fix her because she's a little out of sorts. That's okay because I'm going to buy a twin for her this weekend. I need something in my ears. I'll figure that out later when I get dressed. Why is there just one piece of lint just sitting there that just doesn't want to, daughter, you don't want to cooperate? Listen, I see you. I see you, sis. Nope, you're still there. Mhm. Well, I feel like I'm touching it. Oh no, you're gone. Like I was touching everything but you. All right, so this is the hair is giving very Donna Summers, very I know the lady's name, but it escapes me right now. But yeah, it's giving very big hair. Don't care. It's giving very. This came from last night when I was washing my face, and that cotton. I need more cotton pads. I need to put that on the list. But yeah, this is it. This is her. This is me. This is she. This is it for today. I'm going to put on an earring. Definitely got to figure out what I'm going to wear. It's got to match this eye. Shout out to Natasha Denona and the Safari palette for making this happen effortlessly. I felt like I didn't have to really put no effort into it in order to get this look. Friend, I mean, I feel like I ain't got no text from you today, and I don't like it. So I don't understand what's happening. Listen, if there's one person that I'm going to invite into my shenanigans, it's friend. Friend, what are you doing? What's happening? What's going on? You missed it. I did a whole face. I listened to a crazy lady try to explain why she punched. Okay, why she punched that one lady in the face. Now he gonna be right. Oh, he gotta go get pretty. He'll be back. Now I gotta stay here and wait on him to come back. All right, y'all. So if you would like, that's the end of uh, the live here on the YouTubes. The face is done. And I put my old lady glasses on because I got to look at some things, and I need to be able to see to do that. So, because even with my contacts on, I still need the old ladies to help me do things. Hold on. That's the one thing I don't like about this. Oh my God, I have to keep doing this. Oh, peanut butter, that ain't gonna work. All right, y'all. If y'all would like to hang out some more with me, come to the TikToks because that's where I'm live. If not, I will see y'all in the group chat and we could discuss more about how people smoking meth will cause you uterine cancer. Because I still ain't got that one. I still ain't, I still don't understand how that is a thing that's happened. I don't get it. I don't get it. It just don't make no damn sense. It just don't. Is that more? Oh no, that's my necklace. I was like, is that more lint in my hair? But it was my necklace. All right, I love y'all on the YouTubes. Like, comment, share. favorite, all that good stuff. Send it to somebody who needs a good laugh because that video was nuttier than a fruit. Child, baby. I don't know. I listen. I don't know if we're gonna put that lady on our sick and shut in list because I don't. The prayers of the righteous availeth much, but I don't know how often I should be bothering the Lord with lost cases. Yikes! Yikes! On bikes. Tracy, I blame you because I wouldn't have known nothing about that lady if you hadn't sent me that video. So I blame you for this whole debacle, the whole of it, the beginning and the end. Love, I blame you for the whole thing, the the whole thing. I blame you for this because I would have went about my day and my little get ready with me and got my face together without even mentioning that nuts. But I did want to know why she walked into them people's church and punched that lady in the face. And now that I have the explanation as to why, I really security. Why wasn't she a known? My question is, why wasn't she a known threat already? If this has been going on for 10 plus years, as she say, and they've had all these interactions and things, why wasn't security, why wasn't she on a list? Why wasn't her picture or her face on a list to say, hey, don't let this crazy broad in, she nuttier than a fruitcake and she threatening the first lady? Am I the only one who thought that would be an appropriate idea? I can't be. I cannot be the only one who would think that if this had been going on for the amount of time that this lady said it was going on and nobody did anything, I feel like this whole story may have been going on for 10 years in her mind. But that's not actual time because there's no good way this crazy broad thought that this whole situation has been going on for more than 10 years and nothing has been done about it. She's been stalking and all manners of things, and she talked about she warned in the spirit, and like, ma'am, what, like, she ain't even been the first lady for 10 years. They just got married like a year ago. So she just started being the first lady. So was that the match that struck the thing that lit her match up, lit her candle, that struck the match for her? Is that he finally married her and she became first lady? So whatever fantasy that she had in her head about her and the bishop, uh it started to crumble around the edges. So now she picked up um this big old thought out shenanigans about warning the spirit and meth and food stamps, and I'd like and being trafficked and kidnapping, and I don't know. Somebody help me make it make sense because it doesn't make sense. It absolutely does not make sense. These need to be cleaned. Uh, it don't make sense. Y'all know I'm a huge proponent. It got to make sense because otherwise, how we even how we even get here? How we even get here, friends? she told that lady, she told us that like the way I'm distracted by this one piece of, y'all can't even see it, but there's like a piece of glitter or lint in my hair. Come here, daughter. What? I got you. Like, what's happening? Okay. I swear I knocked everything over. Hold on. Let me grab this paper towel so I can clean my glasses. Y'all, not you fell on the floor. Like, I don't understand. Hey, Leash. Listen, Kamisha, I just watched that video of the lady who punched First Lady Jones in the face, about why she punched that lady in the face. Do you know it don't make no damn sense? It don't make no sense whatsoever. Because it's so much better. It don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. I just worked 14 hours. Oh my God, Misha, where you been? So Sunday,